like to welcome you out to our game today between your Round Valley Lady Elks and Northland Spartans from Flagstaff. Lady Elks come in after a thrilling victory yesterday over Benson, 14-13, where we trailed most of the game. Our defensive lineman today looks like we have behind the plate, we have Tori Slade with Kinsley Crick pitching today, Autumn Webster at first, Kyler Penrod at second, Kelsey Walker at shortstop, Ruth Wiltbank at third with, it looks like, Cassidy Elmer in left field, and right field today. So change it up a little bit. Lil, Darcy. Stepping up to bat for the Spartans is number 24, LaFave, with Crick pitching. First pitch, a little low ball one. Second pitch down the middle for a strike. 1-1 the count to LaFave. Low ball 2-1 the count. Just girls game today, no boys action today. Just the boys go to Northland Prep next week. Just a little bit low, 3-1. 3-1 the count. High ball 4. LaFave walks, brings up Ole, number 15 for the Spartans. Strike. Ole on the first pitch. She squared a bunt, pulled it back, but still called a strike. Strike foul, as Ole got a piece of that, fouled it back to the screen. 0-2 the count. With LaFave on first. High. On the second, on the steal is LaFave, so LaFave still second, runner on second for the Spartans. We count 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ole. Hot line drive right up the middle to Hebner. Hebner bobbles. Ole will come around to score. Spartans take the quick lead, 1-0 on the single by Ole. Wilson up to bat. Wilson, the first baseman. Line drive to up and over to the fence over Skylar's head. Coming home will be off the line. Ball gets away from catch as it was off the mark. Ole will score, and Wilson moves up to third on the play. So quick 2 runs for the Spartans. Ball inside. Wouldn't know the count. Still no outs here in the top of the first. 2 runs in for the Spartans already as the first 3 batters have all gone on base. High fly to left field. Newman underneath it, makes the catch, throws it in, and run will stay. But ball gets by Slade, run will come in, 3-0. So 3-0 now for the Spartans. Brings up Macy. Sorry, bringing up Frome. Ball low, 1-0. Ball 2 in the dirt, 2-0. Strike on the outside part. Count 1-2. Sorry, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Little two hopper to Wiltbank. Wiltbank throws it over to Webster for the second out of the inning. So 2 outs, no on. 3 runs in for the Spartans. Brings up number 13. Stolfers. Stolfers batting for the Spartans now. Swing and strike 1. Foul ball, straight back, strike 2. Strike 3, swinging. Ken strikes out the batter to end the inning. Spartans do collect 3 runs here in the top of the first, so after half inning, 3-0.
Don't throw it, just roll it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, how you doing, Jeff?
Good.
Hey, Mo, get him in line. Get him in line.
Macy pitching for the Spartans as they get ready to start the bottom of the first inning. That was a game ball.
Please, and I'll take a chair.
got a chair.
Wouldn't that be great?
He like drag on his bucket every night.
Yeah, I like that right there. Hey, there's right there. There's right there. You guys have seen those chairs that are like those? They have little leg rests. See, I could pina colada that chair and that umbrella right there.
Just be in heaven, huh?
It's just Club Med it right here.
There you go.
Which ball do I call strike? The one in the middle, not the other two.
Leading off for the Elks here in the bottom of the first will be Skylar Hebner, trailing 3-0. Ball one high. Hit shot to third base off third baseman's glove, and Hebner on first with the error. Brings up Penrod. Kyler Penrod up to bat with Hebner on first.
Go, Kyler.
High, ball one. Hebner will steal second easily. Ball gets by, but Hebner unable to advance to third. Stay at second, so ball one with Hebner at second now on the steal.
Go, Kyler.
Ball strike one, and she swung at that inside pitch, fouled it off. Little pop fly towards second, and second base makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Hebner still at second. Brings up Kelsey Walker. Got a little wind blowing from outfield to infield. Not much, maybe 5 miles an hour, maybe 10. High ball one. Our job today as batters will be to wait on the pitch as pitchers not as fast as all the other ones we've seen, so we need to wait before we can drive it, not get out in front of it. Kelsey turns a bunt, ball two. Hebner goes to third on the steal. So 2-0 to Walker. I guess they called that one a strike, so 2-1 now. I think Walker didn't bring the bat all the way back, so he called it that she's still out. So 2-1 this count. Ball three. Oh, ball four, okay. Said one was a strike, but no, not now. So 2-1 now, no, with one out, as Walker went to second on the walk. Just kept on running through with Wiltbank up to bat.
Let's go, Ruthie.
Inside, ball one to Wiltbank. 2 runners on, 1 out. Ball hit Wiltbank on the leg. Walk to first brings up Ariola. Bases loaded, 1 out. See if our batters can wait on that pitch where we can drive it somewhere. So far, we haven't been able to wait on it. We still have bases loaded, but we're ahead of it still. High pop fly, infield fly rule. That'll be automatic out. So 2 outs. Like I said, we need to wait on that pitch. We're way out in front of it. Bases loaded now with Autumn Webster up. So both Penrod and Ariola pops up as they way out in front of the pitch. Behind her, Hebner will come in and score on the play. Other runners will move up 60 feet, so 3-2. Three to 1 now as Hebner comes in. Ball 2 inside.
They only have sound, no picture.
Well, we got pitcher, so I don't know what's going on. Ball 3 high to Webster. Outside, ball 4. Autumn will move down to first. Base is loaded again. Brings up Newman. I think if our batters can wait a couple pitches instead of trying to jump on the first one, we'll be okay. Let the pitchers go by, kind of time it up, and then drive it. High ball 1 to Newman. Behind her, Walker come in and score. Other runners will move up 60 feet, so 2 on still. Two balls to Newman. Strike as Newman fouls that one back to the screen. Foul ball as Newman went after an inside pitch there. So 2-2. Foul ball back to the screen. 2-2 count remains. Towards second base. Vince goes off second base's foot. Autumn will be out at home on the tag, but Wilbank will score, tying the score up at 3 after 1 complete inning. So no hits actually there by the Elks. 3-4 walks and a couple of errors brings in 3. So after 1 inning, scored 3-3. Okay, defensive lineman still the same for the Elks as we start at the top of the second. Crick pitching with Clark up to bat. High ball one to Clark. Ball two low and in the dirt. 2-0. Foul ball past first base. 2 balls, 1 strike. Strike 2, 2-2 the count. That one goes across the inside corner of the plate. Ball 3, low. Count goes full, 3-2. Hit past Autumn at first into right field for a single. Newman quickly gets the ball in to hold Clark there. Brings up number 14, DeVeos, with one on. Strike 1 to DeVeos. Bunt, attempt, strike 2. And she didn't pull back that attempt that was in the dirt. So 0-2. No outs with 1 on first. Just a little low. Looked good, but called it just a little low, 1-2. Strike 3 on the inside corner, first out of the inning, second inning. As Crick strikes out DeVeos. Brings up number 16, Hamilton. Ball 1 in the dirt. Nice stop by Crick. Keep the runner at first. Ball 2, a little bit inside. 2-0. Low, ball 3, 3-0. Strike right down the middle as Hamilton took that on a 3-0 count. So 3-1 now. Low, ball 4. Hamilton will go to first. Bring 2 on now with 1 out is all. With LaFave up to bat, top of the lineup. High fly, but foul down the left field line as it drifts out of play. High. 1-1 the count. Nice job by Slade. Stop that. Ball 2. 2-1. Was that one just a little inside? Ball 3 low. 3-1. Fast strike down the middle. Swinging strike there by Lefebvre. 3-2 the count. Still 1 out with 2 on. Top of the second. Foul ball straight back. Count remains 3-2. Low ball 4. Runners will move up. Bases loaded now with just 1 out. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change as Ariola's coming in to pitch for Crick. Looks like we're going to have Taisley come to catch, Kinsley to right field, and Ariola will be pitching. So we'll go to ads for just a minute while they warm up and get on gear.
I'm trying to head talk.
You need me to get you a jacket? All right, back to live action here. Like I said, change things up. Crick's now in right field with Newman behind the plate and Ariola pitching. Spartans still have bases loaded with 1 out. Batting is Ole. Ball 1 gets by Newman, but runner will stay at third. So 1-0 the count. Strike on the inside corner. 1-1. Inside. 2-1. We'll lay at bat for the Spartans with bases loaded. Just 1 out here. Strike 2. And out. As Newman throws out the runner at third, caught the runner at third napping, so 2 outs now. Runner's just at first and second. Count 2-2 to Ole. Nice throw by Taze to pick her off. Strike 3 on the outside corner. So comes in and shuts, Ariola comes in and shuts him out on the throw down to third plus a strikeout. So no runs for the Spartans here in the top of the second. Lady Elks will come up to bat, hoping to string a few hits together.
All right. Oh, you must be a little bit behind.
Look out. God. She's seen that Dave Dudley. You did a great job. That's how much faith I've got.
Oh, yeah.
Don't say that. I'm a tough guy. Yeah, that would be your.
Start at the bottom of the second here. Castiomer up to bat. With Macy pitching still for the Spartans. Inside, ball 1.
Oh,
Ball 2 inside. 2-0. Ball 3, as that one's in the dirt. 3-0. High, ball 4. Cass will take a base on 4 straight balls. Good job there being patient. That's what we need right now, just patience at the plate. Don't just chase the first one that's close. Take your time and get one that's good. Drive it. Brings up Crick to bat. It hits Crick in the legs. She moves down to first on the hit by pitch. So 2 runners on now with no outs. Brings up top of the lineup in Hebner. Inside, ball 1. Good job by Crick staying in there and let that ball hit her. It's not traveling hard enough to hurt much. Maybe a little steam, but that's it. So 2 runners on, no outs. Hebner up. Strike on across the inside corner. Inside. Oh, they called that a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and he called that a strike. Strike three, swinging. So first out as Hebner strikes out, brings up Penrod. Like I said, we're struggling with this slow pitching right now. Hopefully we can get the timing and start hitting the ball. Line, there was a line drive. Nice job by Penrod. To clear down the third base line, clear to the clear to the fence. I was watching the runners come in as it was closer than they thought they'd be, but it was 2-run score on the play as both Cassidy and Kinsley comes in, brings up Walker after that double. Line shot towards second, fumbled by shortstop. Shortstop fumbles it. Walker on it first with Penrod back to second, brings up Wiltbank. 5-3 now for your Lady Elks. Little number towards shortstop, underneath shortstop's glove. Penrod will come clear around to score. And Walker will also come in and score on the play. On the error by shortstop there, so 2 more runs will score. Walker will end up at Wiltbank will end up at shortstop at second. Just 1 out now. Ariola up to bat. Ball 1. Foul ball down the left field line. Went out with Wiltbank on second. Ball 2. Two and one count to Carla. There's a line shot past third base. And Wiltbank will score on the play. And Ariola will stay at first. So 8. Got a couple starting to wait a little bit on the pitch now and here in the second. See if Autumn can also wait just a little bit. Able to drive it. Strike on the inside part of the plate. Still just 1 out. 8-3 for your Lady Elks. Ball high. Ariola will go to second on the wild pitch. 1-1 the count with 1 out. Shot down past third base. Third baseman misses it. And Autumn will go into second base on the throws. Brings up Newman. So 1 out, 2 on now for Newman. Ball in the dirt. Foul down the third base line. 1-1. Newman hits it straight up the middle for a hard single straight up the middle, bobbled by center fielder. Webster will come in and score on the play. Makes it 10-3 as Ariola also scores. Nice job by Newman waiting on that pitch. Still only one out. Elmer back up. High. Newman goes to second. Newman comes to third now on the overthrow. She's round her third coming home. She will score. So ball one. Newman still second, and then on the error, score comes all the way around to score. Ball two in the dirt. Inside, 3-0. Strike down the middle as Elmer let that go on 3-0. Hit towards shortstop. Shortstop picks it up, throws it first, but throws it high and pulls up first baseman off the bag. As she had a jump to get that one. Elmer's the first to safe at first, bringing up Crick. Still just one out. Runner on first as the Elks have been able to come put 8 across the plate. High fly. Behind shortstop's underneath it, calling for it, and makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Brings up Hebner. So 2 outs now. Elmer at first in the dirt. Strike, 1-1 to count. Ball in the dirt. Elmer goes to second on the stolen base. 2 balls, 1 strike to Hebner. Little number back to pitch. Pitch throws it to first, and that'll be the third out of the inning. So Elks were able to get plate 8 there. So after 2 complete innings, 11-3 for the Lady Elks.
Right there. Right there. I got that. No, it's old stuff.
As a run, I'd like to thank those that sponsor our student athletes throughout the year, and even I guess in the summertime when we have tournaments and other things, they sponsor them. So we appreciate all those that help us with this, with time and money to provide. Also want to thank Wes for having the equipment that we're able to do this for the community. For the Elks defensively, we have Newman at catcher as they switched last time with Ariola pitching, Autumn, Penrod, Kelsey, and Roots around the infield with Elmer, Hebner, and Crick in the outfield. Up to bat is number 3, Wilson, for the Spartans. Foul ball, strike 1. As Wilson fouled out and back to the screen. Strike on the outside part, 0-2. Little pass, single pass second baseman there. She chased a high one and was able to get part of that and send it into center field for a base hit. So 1 out, 1 on, no outs for the Spartans with Macy up to bat. Change up high, ball 1. Strike 1 swinging. Right down to first. Wilson back in time. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Macy. Wilson still on first. Hit back to first. Snagged by Ariola and on to first. And then we'll get the double play. Nice pickup on Carla as she's able to get that one throw to Walker for the first out. And Walker on to first, but then we'll get the double play just by a half a step or so. So now 1 out with 1 on. Brings up Frame. Strike 1 swinging.
Nice pitch, Carla.
High, no strike. Pulled down and stolen base on the play. So Macy ends up at second, 0-2 the count. Foul ball, straight back. Count remains 0-2. Change up, strike 3. Strike 3 swinging as she tried to hold up but couldn't on that change up. So 2 outs now with runner on second. Brings up number 13, Stofers. Stofers batting for the Spartans. Ariola still pitching. Swing, strike 1. Swing and strike 2. Ariola quickly had 0-2 to Stofers. Still have Macy on second base. Swing and strike 3. 3 straight strikes for the third out. So no runs with 1 hit. Here at the top of the third for the Spartans. 11-3 for your Lady Elks. Spartans change pitchers during this inning. We have Wilson now pitching for the Spartans with Penrod up to bat. Inside, ball one. Foul ball. 1-1. High, ball two. 2-1 the count. Penrod, the first batter here in the bottom of the third inning, with the Elks ahead by 8, 11-3. Penrod foul ball down third base line. 2-2 the count. High fly towards center field. Center field's underneath it and makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Brings up Kelsey. Walker. Outside, ball one. Outside, ball two. High, deep, and let's see, and gone. Nice home run by Walker there. Nice catch out in the outfield by Crick out there. So Walker adds on one with that solo home run. (12-3) now. Wilbank up to bat. Low, ball one. Ball 2, that a little high. 2-0 the count to Wilbank. Line shot, left field. Be in for a single here. Wilbank actually makes that a double as Wilbank is really aggressive on the play there and will go around in second as they were a little slow getting that ball in. I don't know what the official score will be. I'd mark that a double with the hustle that Wilbank had there. Brings up Ariola. Line shot, that back the middle, picked up by and out as that was picked up by the shortstop. And Ariola out at first with Wilbank moving to third. Brings up Webster as we try to add a few more. High in the hole. Nice hit there by Webster between third and short. Brings in Wilbank. Newman up to bat with Webster at first. 2 outs. Ball 1. Autumn will go to second. And on the bad throw, will actually advance to third on the play. So on the wild pitch, Autumn went to second, and then on the bad throw to second, she goes to third. Ball 1 to Newman. And that rocket shot, and it is fair. Down the line, we'll roll all the way to the fence. Newman on her way to third here. Newman will stay at third with the triple. Autumn will come in to score. That, I believe, hit the chalk as it went over third base. 14-3 now with Elmer up to bat. Little high, ball 1. Elmer hits it down the line, fair, about the same spot that Newman hit it. Newman will score, and Elmer will stay at second on the play. Brings up Crick. 15-3. High fly, short's calling for it, and makes the third out of the inning. So after 3 complete innings, 15-3 in favor of your Lady Elks.
That's what Lillian keeps telling me. Get rid of it.
I don't like it. And I know that worries you.
My parents are, they're right above us.
Just a reminder, tomorrow at, I believe, 2 o'clock. I was today and 1 yesterday, but I believe 2 o'clock will be boys and girls games both against St. John's. Both games will be for the region championship. The girls, St. John's girls are ranked 5th, I believe, and we're ranked 6th on the boys side. Round Valley's ranked 7th and St. John's 12th. So should be 2 good games tomorrow. So come out, enjoy it. It's supposed to be pretty nice tomorrow. A little wind maybe, but other than that, it's supposed to be a nice day. Defensive alignment for the Elks will stay the same as we get ready to start the 4th inning. Clark up to bat for the Spartans. Strike one as Clark chases one above her head. Strike on the inside corner. Ariola quickly hit 0-2. Strike three swinging. So three pitches, 3 strikes, 1 out. DeVeos up to bat for the Spartans. Strike on the inside corner. Foul ball down the first base line. 0-2. Little low. Ball 1, 1-2 the count. Strike three swinging. So 2 outs on 7 pitches. Brings up number 16, Hamilton. A little high, ball 1. Strike, 1-1. Strike. Ball 1, strike 2. Timeout by the Spartan coach as he talks to his batter. Hamilton steps back in the box after talk with her coach. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball in the dirt as the changeup was a little short. 2-2 the count. Ball 3 has tried another changeups, again short. So 3-2 the count. Right down the middle for strike 3. Ariola strikes out the side there. So after 3.5 innings, 15-3 for network error. Network error.
Hey. You want to watch the rest of this game from the house?
Hey, I'll buy you a new one.
Hey, your girls were bullies.
My girls are the sweetest
No, they're not.
kids you ever know.
No, they are not. Especially the one on the far end.
So I don't see one on the far end anymore.
Oh, she's there. Oh, there's shoes. What'd you say?
Network error. Just came up.
Yeah, let's see. See that drop right there?
Uh-huh. All right, let's see if we got this work. Some reason we're having problems with this at home. First pitch to Hebner, high ball. New pitcher for the Spartans, number 24, Lefebvre. Ball too high, 2-0. Strike one, 2-1 the count. Three and one, as that one's also high. Wind blowing out from the right field now. Strike. As Hebner chases one a little out of the zone there. 3-2 the count. Line drive, nice hit there by Hebner. Hebner will hold up at first on the line drive single. Brings up Penrod. Penrod turns the bunts right back toward the pitcher, and will be out by half a step on the play. Hebner will move up to third, though. So a nice sacrifice bunt there by Penrod. Advances the runner 2 bases. Walker comes up to bat. Walker with the solo home run last time at bat. High ball one. As that was above her head. High ball two. Ball gets by that. Hebner will come in and score on the wild pitch. All right, catcher's doing the ump's job here, clean off the plate. Walker up to bat now. Count 3-0 to her. After Hebner scores on the wild pitch, 16-3. Ball four. Walker patient at the plate and gets the 4-pitch walk. Wiltbank up to bat with 1 out. Wiltbank turns like she's bunting. Pull back, strike called. Wiltbank's Walker at second on the stolen base, and she'll move up to third as gets by the shortstop and bounces a few feet. Heads up running there by Walker to advance to third on the stolen base. An error. 1 strike to Wiltbank. Foul ball. Wiltbank in the hold 0-2. Little line drive left field. Walker will be tagging up, and she'll go on the throw. Wiltbank out, but sacrifice fly brings in Walker, 17-3. Ariola up to bat. High ball one. High fly toward center field, but it'll drop in for a single. Center field is playing back a little bit and able to drop in the hole for the single with Autumn coming up to bat. Two outs with Webster up to bat. Ariola on first. Strike one. Ball in the dirt, gets by a catcher, and Ariola will go to second on the play. Pass ball there, by catch. 1-1 the count, two outs. Foul ball, straight back. One ball, two strikes to Autumn. Runner on second. Outside. Line drive by Webster, and he'll fall in off the glove of the left fielder. Ariola will come in to score. Webster will stop at second on the play. So error on the left fielder on the All right, 15-3. It can be a 15 rule game if both teams agree. Northland Prep says play on. 18-3 with Webster on second now. Newman fouls it straight back. Newman hits a line drive off second baseman's glove into right field. Webster will come in to score, and Newman will go into second on the play. Oh, and she's going to try for three. She hits the dirt and will be safe. So 19-3. Got a time as that ball looked like it got part of the second baseman on the hit by Newman.
Worse since they gave him IV antibiotics. Still get worse.
All right, after checking on second base and getting back in action here, we got Newman at third with Elmer up to bat. Your Elks leading 19-3 here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Strike. Elmer there's 0-1. Strike two. Elmer quickly behind 0-2. Newman still at third. In the dirt, 1-2. Fly ball towards short. Short underneath it and makes the catch for the third out. Elks able to add on 4 there. So after 4 complete innings, 19-3. All right, just want to remind you of our games tomorrow at 2 between Round Valley and St. John's here in Eager. Hopefully you come out and support your boys and girls. First pitch of the 5th. Lefebvre up to bat. Ariola pitching. Strike 1 swinging. Ball down low in the dirt. 1-1. High, 2-1. Strike on the inside corner. 2-2 the count. Just a little low. 3-2. Inside, ball 4. Lefebvre will go down to first base, brings up Ole. Strike 1, Ole. Was Lefebvre on first? No outs. High ball one, 1-1. Strike two. As Oily swings through that one. Strike three. Throw down, and runner is safe at second. Close play on the steal, but runner out on batter out on the strikeout. So 1 out, runner at second now. We're bringing up Wilson. This is the same batter. That's 3 strikes on her. A little confusion there. Brings up Wilson to bat. 1 out, 1 on second. Swing and strike 1. Fly ball to left field. Drifting back and hits the fence. Run will score on the play. And a long single by Wilson there as Elmer gets that in quickly. Still just 1 out with Wilson on first and Macy up to bat. Massey. Another line foul. Elmer's able to corral that one for the second out of the inning. And she had to take like 3 steps in for the second out. Wilson stays on first. Have Frame coming up to bat. Inside ball 1. Strike 1, 1-1. Throw down to first. Nice stop by Autumn there to stop that throw. 1-1 the count. Strike on the inside corner. 1 ball, 2 strike 2. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Your ladies leading 19-4. Hit to Walker. Walker strong throw to first and gets her by about a step. And that will be game 19-4 for your Lady Elks against Northland Prep Spartans. Just quick reminder before I get off air about a game tomorrow at 2. Hopefully you show up, support your boys and girls tomorrow as they take on St. John's. So again, 19-4 for your Lady Elks. Drive safe. Have a good evening. See you tomorrow, big guy.